broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. The war between the U.S. and Israel against Iran features a dogfight.
An Israeli F-35 shooting down an Iranian plane over the skies just outside of Tehran. This is the first war kill in the air for the Israelis since 1980.
Fox's Trey Yinks in Tel Aviv. The U.S. military pounding areas of Iran while the Israelis are striking parts of Lebanon.
We continue to strike Hezbollah systematically and to hunt down its operatives throughout the country.
That's IDF spokesperson Brigadier General Effie Defrin through an interpreter. House Democrats outraged about President Trump's use of the military in Iran will vote on his power to wage war without congressional approval first. That move failed in the Senate, basically along party lines on Wednesday. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at loganthompsonlaw.com.
Since 1999, Southern Heritage Bank has been growing to serve you. Now we are growing once again as we partner with Park National Bank to form an even stronger, more impactful community bank. This merger allows us to provide you with a greater range of products, services, and technologies, while your same local bankers continue to deliver the unbelievably good service you expect. Stop by or give us a call to learn how we are growing together, serving more. Southern Heritage Bank, division of Park National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Good morning. It is a Thursday morning, the 5th day of March. It's in the year of our Lord, 2026. You're listening to Mix 1041. You're watching us on mixtv.tv. Good morning. As Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. As we say good morning to you, our news partners at Local 3 report that a new report is raising concerns about conditions in children or for children in Tennessee's Department of Children's Services system, including incidents connected to the Bradley County office. Local 3 is reporting a 911 call from October of 2024 in which a DCS employee at the Bradley County office reported an 11-year-old trying to harm himself with a broken piece of plastic off of a broom. During that call, the employee told dispatchers some children were staying in the Bradley County DCS office for 24 hours or longer because they did not have placement. The employees said the children were becoming restless despite staff trying to keep them occupied. The state's Second Look Commission reported that a child in another county used methamphetamine while staying inside a DCS office. The child surrendered the substance and took a drug test, but the report says there was no documented follow-up investigation. State Representative Afton Ben of Nashville has filed a complaint with federal officials alleging systemic neglect and instability within the Department of Children's Services. The Department of Children's Services did not directly respond to Local 3 about the complaint. WTVC Television reports this morning that a bill moving through the Tennessee General Assembly could change how pharmacy benefit managers operate in the state. The legislation would prohibit companies that manage prescription drug benefits from owning or controlling pharmacies in Tennessee. Supporters say the bill would prevent large corporations from favoring their own pharmacies and harming independent drugstores. Senator Bobby Harshbarger, who sponsored the bill, says separating pharmacy benefit managers from pharmacies would increase transparency and competition. The proposal has drawn strong opposition from CVS Health, which says it could close all 134 of its pharmacies in Tennessee if the law passes. Company officials warn the move could also shut down their Minute Clinic locations. Supporters of the bill say it would simply require companies to restructure or sell pharmacy ownership by January 1st of 2027 rather than forcing closure. This is something, by the way, that independent pharmacies have been working on and very concerned about for many years. Also, 3 Tennessee cities are finalists in a national competition to build a mile-long tunnel funded by Elon Musk's Boring Company. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports this morning the company received nearly 500 proposals through its Tunnel Vision Challenge, which invites communities to submit ideas for tunnels that solve transportation or infrastructure problems. Projects in Knoxville, Gatlinburg, and Hendersonville were selected among the 16 finalists. Meanwhile, the Boring Company's already started work on a separate project in Nashville called the Music City Loop. That proposal includes a 9.5-mile tunnel connecting the state capital to Nashville International Airport, along with another line linking West End to Midtown along Broadway. According to the National World War II Museum, there are a little over 45,000 World War II veterans still living in the country. Less than 0.5% of those who served in the war are with us in this area. One of those veterans, Robert Moore, was recently honored by the VA. Moore served in Italy during World War II, and he was injured a couple of times, but he refused a Purple Heart. And Moore is now 101 years old and moved to Cleveland in the 1970s. The VA presented Moore with the Centenarian Award this year. And he did meet, by the way, he met his wife, Maria, in Italy while he was serving. Moore brought her back to the States. They've been married for over 60 years. And again, big congratulations, Robert Moore of Cleveland, who received the VA's Centenarian Award this year. Bridget.
Yes.
Could you pass a 100-question U.S. citizenship test?
I don't know. I might do
well.
well.
Let me say this. let me tell you where I'm going. I don't want you to encumber yourself in your words here and somebody use it. The Tennessee Civics Education Act would require aspiring Tennessee teachers to score 70% or higher on a 100-question U.S. civics test to earn their practitioner teaching license, adding a new testing prerequisite on top of existing licensure requirements like the praxis exam. The bill would require the State Department of Education to craft the test using 100 questions from the standard U.S. citizenship test, which requires applicants to answer 12 out of 20 questions correctly, drawn from a 128-question pool. Now, lawmakers have not settled on which Tennessee teachers the proposed law would apply to. While the Senate version of the bill would apply to all aspiring teachers, the House version would limit the test to teachers seeking licensure in the upper grades 6 through 12 on social studies, history, government, or civics subjects. Tennessee would enforce a new testing requirement as early as January of next year if the measure passes into law. Tennessee Republicans have largely backed the bill, advancing it through the first committee hurdle last month, giving it another favorable vote in the House Education Committee on Tuesday. There you go. I don't think you would pass it.
I'm good at memorizing if I have the questions ahead of time.
Are you really?
I will memorize the answers.
You will memorize it?
So I never really learn. I just memorize.
Exactly. All right, 7:09. Local and state news. By the way, you can subscribe to our Mixed Morning Briefing. Oh, and I've got another thing to tell you. Got a sports note. Bradley. Good morning, Bradley. Bradley Central High School Bearets won the region championship. Your alma mater, Bridget.
That's right.
They beat Cookville last night, 69-60. They will host a sub-state game Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Smitty Arena, they'll host Mount Juliet, now known as the home of Nate Bargatze. And the Mix will have it, Mix 104.1 on the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. Tonight, Walker Valley boys in the region championship game at Warren County, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. They'll take on Cookville. That'll be here on Mix 104.1 of the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. Walker Valley is guaranteed a sub-state on Monday night. If they win tonight, they'll host. If they lose tonight, they travel. Bridget?
Let's keep it rolling. Go Barretts and Mustangs. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com where great opportunities await.
All right, it's all happening at Hardee's. Hardee's all-new Frisco Breakfast Burger features 100% USA Angus beef patty topped with, I think it's missing an A there. Hang on. Featuring A.
You'd pass a grammar test, I guess.
Hey, Nicole Morissette, why don't you take an English test? A. See, that's what was tripping me up, among other things, among yourself. Hardee's let me try this again, take two. Hardee's all-new Frisco Breakfast featuring a 100% USA Angus beef patty topped with 2 strips of cherrywood smoked bacon, a freshly cracked egg, American cheese, crispy hash browns, and served on a perfectly toasted, buttery sourdough bread. And see here, I'm removing the A from that. That's ridiculous.
Always blaming someone else.
Hey, why do we let Julia Scoggins start writing this stuff? At least she understands the English language. No, we've got an extra A here and need an A there. Here an A, there an A, ever here an A. Hey, what? What step are you on,
You're used to that.
Well, see, we didn't have an A featuring a 100% USA Angus beef patty, topped with all the stuff. But then we come into, crispy hash browns and served on, it says, on a perfectly toasted buttery sourdough bread. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. I love Hardee's, but it's ridiculous. Served on perfectly toasted buttery sourdough bread.
There you go. Always someone else's fault.
And try the good. Well, I didn't. Did I? Tell you who wrote it, Nicole Morissette of Chicago, Illinois. That's who wrote it, not me. Good Lord. What's going on up there?
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNuthin speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Owning a home should be one of life's greatest pleasures, But without a solid foundation, it can become a major source of stress. Luckily, you're not alone. Our experts can identify the true cause of foundation issues and guide you through every step of the way to fixing them, from pinpointing the problem to perfecting the solution. We form custom solutions to meet the needs of your foundation and your wallet, including flexible payment options. With our team by your side, consider your home and your peace of mind secure.
All right, today's best mix, best variety. We are Mix 1041 inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
All right, for today, cloudy skies early in the day, partly cloudy later, near record high temperatures, a high of 81 expected and a low of 58 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 82 and a low of 63. And then on Saturday, partly to mostly cloudy skies with scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and a high of 78. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 61 degrees, MilliganVane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
The best mix, the best variety.
Always a good song playing. All my favorite songs.
Mix 1041.
All right, Hannah Sky standing by for a look at your weather. Hi, Hannah.
Hi there, Sierra. Happy to be with you all this morning, filling in for meteorologist Clay Smith. 5:15 is your time. Just wanted to give you an update on the air quality. We saw poor air quality yesterday. If you stepped outside yesterday evening, you know it reeked of smoke outside across Chattanooga. It was a little hard to breathe. Those who were sensitive probably were trying to stay indoors to avoid getting overexerted. Now, the air quality, it has improved a little bit over the last couple of hours, but we still have an area in that sensitive range, kind of in that orange. You might have a hard time seeing it, but it is there. Everywhere else kind of sitting in that moderate zone. So again, we have been kind of dabbling in between that moderate to slightly unhealthy range. AQI values at or below 100 or are considered to be acceptable, and we have kind of gone a little bit above that yesterday. Those areas in that orange color that we noted are still kind of in that unhealthy zone, so keep that in mind. Probably going to smell a little bit more smoke today as well. Got a high pressure system ridging that's causing sinking air. I'm going to show you where that is here in a second. But here's a look at our smoke and fires tracker. So we have smoke. You can see the fires. It's still covering a good deal of our viewing area here. Now, as winds pick up later today, we might see this smoke shift. So I'm waiting to see whether we're going to see a bit of a shift compared to yesterday evening. But again, I cannot rule out that it's going to be not the best air quality heading into the next couple of hours and this evening. But the temperature set up, high pressure system farther down to our southeast. So we got a bit of a ridge which is right over us. When we have high pressure, that just means hot, sinking air. The air has nowhere to escape. So all that smoke is just getting pressed down closer to the surface. Humidity is trapping those particles. It gets hazy. You smell the smoke, and you could have some issues if you are really sensitive. But the ridge is keeping these temperatures above normal for the majority of the United States. You got to go farther out to the east to see temperatures below normal. And then heading into tomorrow, we're looking at record temperatures. Temperatures 20 to 30 degrees above normal. You can see this kind of like this dark pink area circled in that red. As we head into the next couple of days, we're going to get really close to breaking some records. We're going to see just how warm it gets. Today's record was 80 degrees back in 1955. I'm expecting it to get to around 81, so we'll see. Tomorrow, 1956, Saturday, 2000, and then heading into the start of next week, we could also break a few records or at least get close to making them. So that's going to be something to watch. We're going to cool down a little bit this weekend. That's because a system's going to move through. The potential rainfall over the next couple of days Anywhere from 1/4 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, kind of hit or miss showers. And we're just going to notice that over the next couple days, by the time we head into the next week, rain chances are increasing because a more active weather pattern is brewing. We're especially going to be watching for the middle of next week. That's when we could see a bit of a system move in, which might give us some thunderstorms. It's too early right now to be sure whether they're going to be severe, but the chance is there, and it's something to watch. But keep in mind, if you are sensitive and have a lung condition, you are probably going to want to limit that outdoor time and just make sure that you are, staying inside as much as you can. Not
Mix 1041. Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Good morning. Mix Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. Welcome in. Coming up on 721. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Pastor Gary Sears today. Oh. The birthday wish says we love our dad, Papa, and Pops. Good morning, Pastor Gary.
He's 91.
No,
and,
he's not.
He's still with us. God love him.
He's not. Oh. Also, my friend Susan Stone celebrating her birthday today. Ty Allen and Trace Allen, they are celebrating their 18th birthdays today. The birthday wish says from your mom and dad who love you so much. My friend Keisha Holcomb is celebrating today. She is a nurse practitioner at Bradley Women's Health, and she is loved by her family and friends. Her husband, Jason, at Chattanooga Monument sent that in to us. Good morning, Keisha. Happy birthday. Lydia Davis is 9 years old today. Mickey Scott is also celebrating. The birthday wish says a wonderful papa and a great husband and father. And then Amanda Botts is celebrating today. That is from her sister and best friend, Shelly. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Our news partners at Local 3 are reporting that a new report is raising concerns about conditions for children in Tennessee's Department of Children's Services system, including incidents connected to the Bradley County office. Also, a bill moving through the State General Assembly could change how pharmacy benefit managers operate in Tennessee. 3 Tennessee cities finalists in a national competition to build a mile-long tunnel funded by Elon Musk Boring Company. And also this morning, could you pass a 100-question U.S. citizenship test? Well, according to one bill up for consideration in the state legislature, the bill would require the State Department of Education to craft the test using 100 questions for new teachers in Tennessee to receive a license. Those stories and more in full detail at the top of the hour. And big congratulations to the Bradley Central High School Bearettes last night. They won the region championship over Cookeville. So the Bradley Bearettes will host a sub-state game this Saturday night. Tip-off at 7 o'clock at Smitty Arena. They'll play host to Mount Juliet in the sub-state. We'll have it here on Mix 1041 and the Mix app. Presented by Cleveland Ford. Tonight, Walker Valley boys in their region championship game. They'll take on Cookeville. That will be played at Warren County High School. That'll be here on Mix 1041 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. As Greg Phillips and Shelton will be on the call tonight. Last night, Gary Ornby, Amy Tinsley did a tremendous job on the coverage last night.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Hey, one more note. Thanks to my buddy Drew Cook telling me about this. McMinn Central Chargerettes won the Region 2 AA Girls Championship over Kingston last night. They will host Pigeon Forge in a sub-state game this Saturday night, 7 o'clock in Inglewood.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They've been making hometown decisions for over 25 years. They look beyond your credit score and offer flexible and affordable loan options. Visit them in person. They're now located on Mouse Creek Road near Duracell and online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
The Town Squire seasonal sale now in progress.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
All right, today's best mix, best variety. We are Mix 104.1. Let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 7:29. Sports on the way.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies near record high temperatures, a high around 81 today and a low of 58 this evening. For tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 83 and a low of 63. And then on Saturday, scattered thunderstorms developing during the afternoon with a high of 79. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 62 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, it's 7:30, Mix 104.1. Good morning to my buddy Anthony Boyd. He's the general manager of Cleveland Ford, and he's still here, which, Bridget, surprised you, I know. So, very horrible what you've said about him. But, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you this morning?
I'm good. So, tell me where you just were, where you just came from.
I was at the men's breakfast at First Baptist.
How was that?
It was really good. There was several hundred men there. We got to hear a speaker that used to be a coach at Saudi Daisy, and it was really good. A good time of fellowship.
What's the coach doing now?
He's opened up several schools in Nicaragua.
Wow.
For kids. So
now, Pastor Easley there at First Baptist, he's noted for he's from Texas, you know. He's noted for his love of bacon. And he told me one time, he said that we will never run out of bacon for the men's breakfast at First Baptist. So, question, did they run out of bacon?
I probably had 6 pieces. And there's another thing. He's a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan.
I'm sorry to hear it. I am so, well, I mean, you know, I kind of understand that. You and him both.
We are.
The Cowboys threw up in your office. So, I mean, it's just everywhere. You can't escape it.
Again, it's gotten even worse since last time you were there. So.
Oh, man. We're going to talk to Anthony more in just a second, but first, hey, let's get into it. It's our Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga Sports Desk, sponsored in part by the Town Squire.
The Town Squire having a great sale on suits and sport coats, styles of Mark Shafter and Marks, Tommy Hilfiger, Michael Kors, Eisenberg, and Palm Beach. The Town Squire, your complete men's store. How about a new pair of shoes? They have Florsham, Johnson & Murphy, Merrill, and SAS. Larry and his staff excited about the Spring 26 clothing selection. New selections from Peter Millard, Johnny O, Volunteer Traditions. For 48 years, beginning year 49, the Town Squire. Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland.
All right, Mix 104.1, good morning, and welcome in. The Bradley Central High School Bearettes are the region champions. They won the Region 3 4A Girls Basketball Championship. They beat Cookville last night, 69-60. Anthony, Bradley on the doorstep of another state tournament appearance. They've won the last 3 consecutive state championships. Bradley will host Mount Juliet in a sub-state game this Saturday night, 7 o'clock, Smitty Arena. At Bradley, right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. And Anthony, you've been to Bradley basketball, and you felt that excitement.
Especially the girls, they have a phenomenal team, and I think they're going to be major contenders again. I don't see any reason why they couldn't hang another state title up this year. Do you?
I don't think. Yeah, there's no reason not to. And so they're going to host Mount Juliet again Saturday night, sub-state, so the step before the state tournament at 7 o'clock. So now, tonight, we have the Boys Region 3A Basketball Championship. Walker Valley will play Cookville in the Boys Region Championship game tonight at Warren County High School. Greg Phillips, Stephen Shelton on the call, 8 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. We'll have it here on Mix 104.1 and the free Mix 104.1 app. That's a free download from our website at mymix1041.com. Our coverage presented by Cleveland Ford. I know, Anthony, you've been up to Walker Valley. Got a lot of passion there.
Yes, and I think the guys are going to do a really good job too. They have a really tough, talented team, and they're definitely going to go places for sure.
20, I think 27-2 or 27-3, something like that. They'll play tonight. So we hope the Mustangs pull that out. Hey, they're in the sub-state. Thank you, Bridget. No matter what, you offer Anthony anything? Of course not. No.
I'm good.
You have a Coke Zero back there somewhere? He's got an NIL.
It's hidden.
Coke Zero. We had the Coca-Cola company in here yesterday morning.
Really?
Yeah. And them in Food City, they got a new deal going. And I asked for unlimited Coke Zero. They turned me down.
Really?
Right there on the spot.
Well, I have a great girl named Molly that works back in parts, who keeps my fridge full on a daily basis.
I was trying to work out a little NIL deal, you know, a little under the table deal, like back in the old days we would play records. You know, if people gave us a Coke Zero. Statute of limitations. Anyway. But, no.
They wouldn't even bring you a case?
No.
Come on now.
No, I don't. No, I want the Coca-Cola. Good morning to my friends at Johnston Coca-Cola Bottling Company. That's all I'll say. But we'll just throw it out there. Hey, McMinn Central, the Chargerettes, they won the Region 2 AA championship last night. They beat Kingston 59-49. My buddy Drew Cook gave me the information. Drew, a correspondent for us. Drew, good morning. Thank you. They'll host McMinn Central, the Chargerettes will host Pigeon Forge in a sub-state Saturday night, 7 o'clock at Inglewood. Back to Walker Valley tonight. They are guaranteed a sub-state on Monday night. If they win tonight, they will host. If they lose, they will travel. All right, big time tonight. Lee University Flames, they will play in the Gulf South Conference semifinals. They'll be at West Florida. This is the men's team, coached by Bubba Smith. Tonight, 8 o'clock. That'll be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and the ESPN Cleveland 101.3 app, presented by Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga. Boy, we lost a great one yesterday. Lou Holtz passed away at the age of 89. Legendary football coach and broadcaster. I was looking up some of his quotes this morning, and he was just known for that. But he won the high point is when he won the 1989 national title with Notre Dame. And we all remember Raghib Ismail. He said, you know what? He said, I knew he was fast when I went by there at Notre Dame and saw him playing tennis by himself. He said, that's when I knew that Raghib was fast. Anyway, Lou Holtz, 89 years of age. Anthony Boyd here. Let's talk a little bit of what's going on over at the dealership. What's happening?
We are in full truck month swing. It ends the end of March. And there's several trucks that have 0% APR on them. We're still full in with mobile service. So if you need your oil change, you just give us a call and we'll come to you.
So that means that people can have an oil change wherever they are. Is that
wherever
right?
they're at.
Home, work, whatever.
As long as they're not on a hill.
They're not on a hill.
Has to be a flat surface and we'll come to you.
That's pretty neat because, people are busy. That's quite a convenient thing to do.
It is. Nobody wants to come by the dealership and wait an hour to have their oil changed. And sometimes if you come in without an appointment, it can be an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes, no matter where you go, sure. Or how fast they are. So sure. Being able to come to you while you're working or wherever you're at, Steve, we'll come change your oil while you're on the radio this morning.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
You don't even have to get up.
You mean, wait a second, you mean the vehicle or me?
All you'll have to do is hand your keys over and we'll handle the rest.
I ain't handing my keys to anybody. Anthony Boyd's the general manager of Cleveland Ford. Hey, I do know also you got some 2025s on the lot over there. What's happening there?
We do. We have several 2025s, again, 0% APR. There's a lot of customer cash on them, a lot of incentives, and your first oil. If you buy a vehicle, your first oil change is free, and it can be a mobile oil change if you choose. If you want to come to the dealership, like we said before, and eat popcorn and
hang out with you,
hang out with me,
Cowboys crap.
Yeah, have a coffee. Come on.
A Coke Zero, apparently. And hey, back to the mobile oil change. How do people schedule those? What do they need to do?
You call the dealership. There's be a gentleman named Harrison that you'll talk to, and he'll get you on the schedule.
Anthony Boyd, Cleveland Ford, and of course you can go to clevelandford.com. It's Ford Truck Month at Cleveland Ford in the month of March. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Great to see you.
All right, back in a minute.
DBAT Cleveland is the premier baseball and softball training facility in the area. They have quality instructors for pitching, hitting, defense, and catching. State-of-the-art technology is also available for instruction to see analytics. DBATCleveland.com.
Check out the amazing deals during March Mania this March at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. They have 2026 Rogues, 2026 Murano, 2025 Pathfinder, 0% APR for 60 months, plus just 0.9% on 2026 Frontier for 36 months, or 1.9% on 2026 Pathfinder for 60 months. Want to trade in your old car? Nissan's giving up to $7,000 over book value when you trade. They'll buy your car even if you don't buy theirs. Shop in person at exit 20 off I-75 or cleveland-nissan.com.
Payments are per month for 75 months. Does not include tax, tag, title, receipt, or fee. Must finance through the dealer subject to credit approval and pick from new dealer stock.
Common Spirit. Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a busy family? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped the Rogers family and how they do medicine.
Direct Primary Care Associates has been a great support to our family. It's taken the doctor's office experience from a nightmare to a dream. I'm able to come in with all 3 of my kids. I'm seen in a timely manner by really professional, wonderful people.
Yeah, Direct Primary Care has been great for us, whether it's a bump or a bruise or a gash on the arm, or whether it's a fever at night or a stomach ache. We're able to either text our doctors through the app and ask questions, or we're able to get an appointment relatively pretty quick and be able to be seen that same day or next day usually. And it's changed the way that we view medicine.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Women always smell good. So you open up a box and it's, never mind, I digress.
I'm just going to let you go down that road by yourself, boy.
Well, it was a compliment. It was a compliment, okay. Steve. So anyway.
Now, when you left yesterday, I introduced you to Congressman Burchett, Tim Burchett from Knoxville, who we were asking him about his conversation with President Trump at the State of the Union, and he's I heard so much about Fondue Friday yesterday. It was wonderful because I asked him. We're speculating on who was going to take over Iran. Or, hey, by the way, Bobby, do you say Iran or Iran?
Iran.
I'm going to say what you do. Iran. So I said, who's going to take over?
I ran down the hallway, Steve.
There you go now, baby. So Iran, all this stuff, and he said, I don't think I'd be planning to do Fondue Friday with that bad boy because they're going to take him down too. I said, my God in heaven. Oh, it was just wonderful. It was wonderful.
Oh, goodness.
Bobby Ludwig is your other job. Hey,
where are we going with this? What else you want to talk about? Okay, we hit
your rent.
Smells. I ran my rent. What do you want? What are you doing Friday? What are you doing Saturday, Steve?
Fruit Loops is.
Hey, you want to hear about the markets?
No, I don't really.
Want to hear what?
Quite frankly, I don't care.
Markets. I'm glad you asked, Steve. I'm glad you asked. The Dow was up 238 points to close at 48,739. The S&P up 52 to close at 6,869, and the Nasdaq up 290 points yesterday to close at 22,807. Back to you guys in the studio.
Your co-host Fruit Loops is about to call in and update us on his status, but he's not in here, so I'll ask you, how do people get a hold of you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs at 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or you can, for a limited time only, stop by and see us at 2016 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
So, a lot of these places, they open a new location, like they'll give away 100 of something free, and Carrie Workman will go, live there for several days and wait for them. She always does that, you get a free thing for a year, like half of a chicken wing, or
she will camp out.
You get a small yogurt. I love Carrie Workman, but my God, every single thing. So she'll be. So if you were like to offer a free stock or bond, for instance, Carrie would be there, and then line them up. So you want to offer something?
We'll give out a free pie for the first 100 people.
Okay.
Now, Bobby, don't tease us, Bobby.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Hey, we'll probably think of something cool to do on Pie Day, which Bethany keeps telling me when it is. It's sometime in March, but 3/21 or something like that? But
it's 3/14, Bobby, 9 days.
3/14?
Glad your math skills are so good doing what you do. That's good. Okay, I got to go. I'm not going to let you hang yourself anymore. Bye. See you.
Wow, even I knew that.
Yeah, that's pretty depressing.
Not good at math, but.
Hey, Steve, what day is it? Well, I've been loving this. Turn this all the way up.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Dad thinks because he's president of Mermaid Mattress that President's Day is all about him.
Action! You ready for my big day? Let's celebrate by having a sale on Tempur-Pedic.
That's a good idea.
How about if we give people up to $800 off Stearns & Foster and Tempur-Pedic?
That's why you're the prez, big dog.
I'm glad you're finally coming around.
Come get your Tempur-Pedic starting at only $19 a month, no interest financing, free local delivery, and $300 in free accessories.
And that's only at Chattanooga's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
Family owned, locally made since 1979.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Well, that's too good. Now. That's Ray. I have no idea. R-A-Y-E. And we've been playing this song. And so, of course, I don't listen to the station. But I heard it the other day. I thought, that's pretty good. So I fired that bad boy up several times.
Yeah, I like it.
Check our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Happy birthday to Pastor Gary Sears today.
I love him.
Birthday wish says we love our dad, Papa, and Pops.
Now, is he still with us?
Yes.
No, I mean here in the building. Is he still? He usually spends the night in the parking lot trying to get on.
He's not in the building, no.
Oh, okay.
My friend Susan.
Well, what do you think I meant?
I never know. I never know.
My Heavenly Father, I cannot believe you would insinuate that I meant was he on the glory shores of heaven. Well, no.
My friend Susan Stone celebrating her birthday today. Yes.
She retired.
Mm-hmm.
Several years ago.
Yes.
Actually, you imagine having to be with Kim Stone more than just a few minutes? I love him.
I'm sure they have fun.
I love Susan Stone. Wonderful.
Yes. Ty Allen and Trace Allen celebrating their 18th birthdays today. The birthday wish says from your mom and dad who love you so much. My friend Keisha Holcomb is celebrating.
No! No!
Fruit. Live and in person.
I want to quote The Office. God, no! No!
What?
Look who is here.
Living on very little sleep, but I'm here.
Fruit Loops, who was supposedly on the phone,
You know how hard it is to get down Ocoee Street this time of day?
No, I have no idea.
I was trying to get from Ocoee Middle to here, and it was very slow. So.
Are there people?
It was good.
People out driving. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Been a couple of weeks. Tell everybody what's going on with you.
Yes, it has. It's been a fantastic couple of weeks. So last Tuesday, we introduced Jensen Jude Chadwick to the world. So last Tuesday morning at 8:26, he was born at 6 pounds 14 ounces, and so he is doing fantastic. Absolutely beautiful, just such a doll.
Oh my gosh! So and if you're watching us on mixtv.tv, we have a picture of him. Born last Tuesday morning?
Yes, last Tuesday morning, 2/24, which I will say is my father's birthday. And of course I lost my father many years ago, 29 years ago. So
wow.
But it's on his birthday, so it's a sweet little God wink. So
well, we don't care about you. How's Devin doing?
Devin is doing fantastic. She is getting better, so she is healing. Yeah. Everything's getting better, but I'm still having to wait on her hand and foot. So it's good. She may be milking it a little bit. I'm not sure.
Just get her those thumbprint cookies that she loves, and we'll be fine. Hey, how's the big sisters doing?
Oh, they are full of joy. They just absolutely love it. They come home in the evenings and just hold him and feed him bottles and everything else. So they're loving it. So,
well, as I told you, I gave, and I don't normally give these things away, but I gave Jensen a free scholarship to the Steve Hartline mentorship program, and I'll begin anytime you can't start too soon. Look at you. If we'd have started with you earlier, you'd have made something of yourself.
Can we trade this scholarship in for something at Lee University? Is that possible?
I don't know. We'll have to ask Dr. Cook. Man, so let's talk about the sleep schedule. So you said very little sleep.
Well, he's still on about a 3-hour bottle feeding, so 2 hours to 3 hours. So one of us has to be up every couple hours. But I think I stayed up mostly last night to about 4 a.m. So
that's why you came on.
I'm good,
Yeah, you just
whatever.
Yeah, Well, yeah. I mean, that is so cool, Bridget. Got Jensen in.
Good to see you, but would have been even better if you could have brought the baby in.
Well, I did stop by here with the baby one day last week.
Did you really?
Or I think it was Monday. I think we stopped by Monday.
Really?
Bridget wasn't feeling well, so she didn't get to see him. But,
well, I saw a dirty diaper there in the trash. I thought it was Mike Lee.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what the situation. I didn't know the baby was here. Oh my gosh! Or maybe Jim Gum. We never know. All right. Well, Fruit. So Gideon. How about Gideon filling in for you? And Gideon has found your microphone, your Oprah mic back there. Gideon, what about it?
Yeah, it's cute. I got to see the baby when he came in. Super cute.
Yeah, you got that picture again?
There you go.
Oh, look at him.
Look at that.
He's so cute.
Look at that. So I guess you had to stick with the name because you had to put it on the branded there on the shirt.
Yeah, pretty much. That was his going home outfit.
Oh, that right?
Apparently that's a whole thing I didn't know,
absolutely.
so I had to pick one, within the last couple of weeks. And
now, here's a question. Devin's not listening, is she?
No,
surely not. Okay, I got something to add.
This is on tape, so.
Listen to me. Did you give, now ladies, listen, mothers everywhere, listen up. I'm going to ask the question that all these mothers are thinking. Did you give Devin anything as a gift?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, there's been plenty of Rocky Road ice cream that's made it to the house.
That
but those don't count.
No.
No.
Now, so what we'll need to do, I'll talk to you off the air, but you've got to get her something.
Yes. I am fully
aware. She will have a beautiful note signed by Jimmy Logan. And then all of a sudden, it's a whole different situation. Nah, man, you got something?
Diamonds are always a great idea.
Diamonds are always great. That's for sure. We may go to BW. Who knows?
Go. Okay, or Burger King.
I like
Broderick.
Broderick.
What you do? You can get one of those crowns from Burger King.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey, Fruit.
Yep.
Go home. Go to bed, man. You're calling me.
Absolutely, I am. That is exactly what I'm doing.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations. When are you coming back?
I get 6 more weeks, right? 7?
Yeah,
7 weeks.
Yeah,
whatever.
Wow.
Hello.
Like the groundhog.
I'll be back before elections.
That's something to say about that.
No, I'll be back in a week and a half. So.
What, Gideon?
Gideon,
Gideon,
I said I've got something to say about that if it's 6 more weeks.
Yeah. Gideon, I'm not sure Gideon can do the 4 a.m. for a couple more weeks. He might last. So.
All right. Hey, well, I guess we'll see you whenever I see you. I don't know.
Yeah, sounds good.
Whatever. All right, get out. It's over. Man, that was a surprise.
Go take a nap.
You told me he was on the phone, and he walks in here.
I know.
Get out. It's over.
That was a nice surprise.
No, it wasn't.
Well, we were in the middle of our celebration list, so back to that.
Yeah, back to that.
My friend Keisha Holcomb is celebrating her birthday today. She is a nurse practitioner at Bradley Women's Health, and she is loved by her family and friends. Her husband, Jason, over at Chattanooga Monument, sent that in to us. Lydia Davis is 9 years old today. Mickey Scott is celebrating today. The birthday wish says he's a wonderful papa and great husband and father. Amanda Botts is celebrating today. That is from her sister and best friend, Shelly. Erskine Pearsall is 80 today. Good morning, Erskine. Happy birthday.
Man, Erskine. Hello,
Yes.
Erskine. Happy birthday. But he's how old?
He is 80 today.
Erskine is 80 today. I bet Regina will make a wonderful, one of the best cooks ever to live.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Good morning, Erskine.
And then a couple more in here. Gracie Lee is celebrating. And then David McRoberts is also having a birthday. Phyllis Root called that in. Call in your birthdays.
Phyllis, where you been? I haven't seen you in years.
Yes.
Where you been, Phyllis? We stopped doing events. We stopped seeing Phyllis. I love Phyllis Root from New Jersey.
She stops by every once in a while.
Does
to
she
see
really?
us.
All
Yeah.
right, Phyllis, thank you.
Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Hey, good morning, Waterville Community Elementary School. I was at Waterville yesterday for Dr. Seuss Week. Miss first grade class with Kirk Campbell, who's not only the principal, but he's a student in the class. So, Bridget, they had brought a microphone for me to read. And actually, I was supposed to go Monday, and we had a little change in schedule, so I went yesterday. And they accommodated me. But good morning. A bunch of them, they said they're going to be listening this morning. I had a wonderful time. The second school I've done this week.
Wow, that's great. So Waterville Elementary.
My mother used to teach out there.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been back in many, many years, and saw some of the people that she used to teach with out there. So, you know what, folks, time to go. It's time to give it up. But no, I had just a great school. Like I hadn't been there in many years, and I had a great time yesterday.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Could you pass a 100-question United States citizenship test? Aspiring Tennessee teachers may soon have to do that to earn their state license under new legislation currently being considered in the General Assembly. The Tennessee Civics Education Act would require aspiring Tennessee teachers to score 70% or higher on a 100-question U.S. civics test to earn their practitioner teaching license, adding a new testing prerequisite on top of existing licensure requirements like the Praxis exam. The bill would require the State Department of Education to craft the test using 100 questions from the standard U.S. citizenship test. And they would be tested on social studies, history, government, civics. Bridget, could you pass that?
If I studied ahead of time, I think I could.
100. So now, folks, this is not the law. This is a bill that is in right now in the state legislature. According to the National World War II Museum, there are still just a little more actually, than 45,000 World War II veterans still living in the United States. And less than 5% of those who served in the war are with us in our area, Southeast Tennessee. But Robert Moore of Cleveland was presented. He was presented the Centenarian Award by the VA this week. He is 101 years old. And oh, by the way, he met Maria, as Santana would play. Anyway, getting off a little bit here, but he met Maria in Italy. He was serving in Italy in the 1970s. Or actually serving in Italy before that, but moved to Cleveland in the 70s. Brought Maria from Italy. Met her. She's from Italy. They've been married for over 60 years. All right. Let me get to this quickly. A sports note. Bradley Barrett's, congratulations, won the region championship last night, beat Cookeville. And so Bradley will now host a sub-state this Saturday night, 7 o'clock at Smitty Arena. They will host Mount Juliet. And our coverage, Mix 104.1, Saturday night on this station and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. The boys region championships tonight, Walker Valley and Cookeville. That's 8 o'clock Eastern time. They'll play at Warren County High School tonight. Right here, Mix 104.1 on the Mix app. Greg Phillips, Stephen Shelton, calling it, presented by Cleveland Ford. So there you go.
This news update is brought to you by Amy D. Campbell, attorney at law.
Hey everybody, it's Amy Campbell. I've been practicing law for 23 years. If you need me, give me a call. It's 829-1429. You can check out my website, amydcampbell.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance. The best selection of appliances, professional installation, and service. Locally owned and operated, L&B is large enough to meet all your appliance needs. Small enough to appreciate your business. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
My name is Mark Road-Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Logan Thompson. Dude, does your ball talk?
Yeah, ever since the car accident.
Logan Thompson.
Thinks I should call Logan Thompson to get a better settlement. He won't shut up about it.
And you blew it.
I know.
We could have had it all. Logan Thompson.
Call Logan Thompson. We get results.
Call Logan Thompson.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
It's coming up on 4 minutes after 8, Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv, the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Right now, get up to 5 years no-interest financing and free local delivery on Tempur-Pedic, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep handmade, hand-delivered.
All right, for today, we'll have partly cloudy skies near record high temperatures, a high of 81 and a low of 57 this evening. For tomorrow, a few clouds during the afternoon with a high of 83 and a low of 63. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. And then on Saturday, scattered thunderstorms developing during the afternoon with a high of 79. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 62 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. Iran launched a new wave of attacks at Israel, American bases, and countries around the region, threatening that the U.S. would bitterly regret torpedoing an Iranian warship in the Indian Ocean.
That is the first such attack since World War II. Iran's Navy is all but wiped out, according to Pentagon leaders, and the U.S. military also firing off long-range, precision-guided munitions for the first time in combat.
That's Fox's Douglas Ader. The House preparing to vote on a war powers resolution that would halt the president's attack on Iran after the Senate defeated a similar measure along party lines. Fox's Chad Pergram says.
One senior Republican supported the president, however, is urging caution.
President Trump has made a bold and tough decision, but there are risks involved.
That's Senator Mitch McConnell. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning and welcome. MX Mornings is presented by Bradley Medical Center. We are on Mix 1041 Radio, MixTV.tv. As we say good morning, the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. You can visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. They have an attorney for whatever situation you may find yourself in. Our news partners at Local 3 report that a new report is raising concerns about conditions for children in Tennessee's Department of Children's Services system, including incidents connected to the Bradley County office. Local 3 previously obtained a 911 call from October of 2024 in which a DCS employee at the Bradley County office reported that an 11-year-old trying to harm himself with a broken piece of plastic from a broom. During the call, the employee told dispatchers that some children were staying in the Bradley County DCS office for 24 hours or longer because they do not have placement. The employee said the children were becoming restless despite staff trying to keep them occupied. Now, the state's Second Look Commission reported that a child in another county used methamphetamine while staying inside a DCS office. The child surrendered the substance and took a drug test, but the report says there was no documented follow-up investigation. State Representative Afton Ben of Nashville filed a complaint with federal officials alleging systemic neglect and instability within the Department of Children's Services. The Department of Children's Services did not directly respond to questions about the complaint from Local 3. A bill moving through the State General Assembly could change how pharmacy benefit managers operate in the state. The legislation would prohibit companies that manage prescription drug benefits from owning or controlling pharmacies in Tennessee. Supporters say the bill would prevent large corporations from favoring their own pharmacies and harming independent drugstores. Senator Bobby Harshbarger sponsors the bill, says separating pharmacy benefit managers from pharmacies would increase transparency and competition. The proposal's drawn strong opposition from CVS, says it could close all 134 pharmacy locations in Tennessee. But supporters of the bill say it would simply require companies to restructure or sell pharmacy ownership by January 1st of 2027 rather than forcing closures. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reports this morning that there are 3 Tennessee cities who are finalists in a national competition to build a mile-long tunnel funded by Elon Musk's Boring Company. The company received nearly 500 proposals through their Tunnel Vision Challenge. Invites communities to submit ideas for tunnels that solve transportation or infrastructure problems. Projects in Knoxville, Gatlinburg, and Hendersonville were among the 16 finalists. Meanwhile, the Boring Company's already started work on a separate project in Nashville called the Music City Loop. That proposal includes a 9.5-mile tunnel connecting the state capitol to Nashville International Airport, along with another line linking West End to Midtown along Broadway. And that is local and state news. There is more of it. You can find it on our website, mymix1041.com. Also subscribe to the Mix Morning Briefing. That is local and state news, obituaries, sports, weather, a lot more in your email. Weekdays, sign up at mymix1041.com. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. Time for our obituary briefs, brought to you by Chattanooga Monument Company in Cleveland, where they have a philosophy of meeting people where they are, serving their needs and showing them love. They specialize in bronze and granite memorials and monuments. They design, engrave, and etch granite in-house. Visit ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. Marcel Parker, age 64, a lifetime resident of Cleveland, passed away on February 28th. There will be a celebration of life service today at 3 p.m. at Companion Funeral Home, Cleveland Chapel. A graveside service will follow. Family will receive friends from noon until 3 prior to the service. Claude Howard Clymer Sr., lifelong resident of Cleveland. That's right, lifelong resident of Cleveland. And ladies and gentlemen, the former Bradley County clerk. I am finding out about this as I read this. Claude Clymer, wonderful, wonderful man, 94. He passed away, it says here, this past Monday. Claude Clymer was a Bradley football player and had an injury which forced a lifelong situation with his leg, playing football at Bradley, but then went on to be, at that time, the longest-serving Bradley County clerk in county history. He went on to endorse his staff member at the time, Donna Alley Simpson. And Donna, of course, served, and she is going to not run for re-election, as you know by now. Claude Clymer, oh my goodness, dear friend of mine and a dear friend of our family, passed away at the age of 94. He was Bradley County clerk for 36 years, and he passed away this past Monday. Details for a celebration of life are forthcoming for Claude, and they're going to let us know when the plans are finalized. The arrangements by the Companion Funeral Home of Cleveland for our dear friend Claude Clymer, who passed away this past Monday at the age of 94. One of the longest-serving Bradley County officials in county history, and such a wonderful history here. Cynthia Yvonne, perhaps better known as Cindy Epperson, age 78, passed away Monday. The family will receive friends and loved ones today from 2 until 4 p.m. at the Bonerges Baptist Church in Old Fort. David Disney will be officiating, our friend. Companion Funeral Home of Cleveland charged the arrangements. This report sponsored by Chattanooga Monument Company right here in Cleveland. Visit ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk sales event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet, GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, and donledford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, and as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is still looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Cleveland Y is growing, and families are loving it. As part of its ongoing renovation, the Y is excited to introduce a brand new Child Watch and Youth Activity Center created just for kids. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org.
All right, a sports note. Bradley, the Barretts won the region championship last night over Cookeville, and so now the Bradley Central High School Barretts will host Mount Juliet in a sub-state game this Saturday night, 7 o'clock at Smitty Arena. We'll have live coverage here on Mix 104.1 and the free Mix 104.1 app. You can download from our website, mymix1041.com. Our coverage presented by Cleveland Ford. And then tonight is the boys' region championship game. Walker Valley will take on Cookeville at Warren County High School. Tip-off at 8 o'clock Eastern Time tonight here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, which is presented by Cleveland Ford with Greg Phillips and Stephen Shelton on the call.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man at Kia of Cleveland on South Lee Highway, where you don't need the luck of the Irish to get all the cabbage for your trade-in.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together, all right? Good job, Sophia.
Sophia, I'm here if you need me.
Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Mix Morning sponsored in part by McDonald's.
Right now, it's buy one, add one for $1 on your breakfast favorites at McDonald's, including your choice of sausage McGriddles, sausage burrito, sausage McMuffin, sausage biscuit, or hash browns, and you can mix and match. That's available now at McDonald's.
I want to do something I wouldn't normally do.
Oh, no. That makes me
Gotta
nervous.
be really bad. Mark Smith, so if McSmith would want to come in and show off the new Arch Burger. So McDonald's has their first new burger in many, many years. But this would require a couple of things. It would require Mark to get out of bed before noon. And secondly, I guess they would have to make the burger at a different time, early. But it looks outstanding. I mean, I saw it yesterday. It looks outstanding. Yeah. They're using a new sesame. I'll talk about it for an hour. They're using a new sesame seed bun. It's 2 patties. I think it's Swiss cheese. They got this new sauce. I'm in, man. I'm in on that deal. Okay. But tell McSmith he can come in and bring his the Arch. Only way he gets in, 2 things: got to bring an Arch burger and got to bring me a Coke Zero.
There you go.
Or ain't getting in. And yeah, it'll take several people to keep him out. Try to, but anyway. All right, so there you go. What do we do? Now I'm all confused. All right, let's do the Mermaid Mattress. Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. It's 20 after 8, which means Roger Pickett has already had 3 Arch burgers at this point. So let's get a check here of the weather.
Is your current mattress still good but not comfortable anymore? Trade in your old mattress at Mermaid Mattress and get credit towards a new one. Your gently used mattress will be given to someone in need.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies, near record high temperatures expected, a high of 81 and a low of 57 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 83 and a low of 63. And then on Saturday, cloudy skies during the morning, scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon with a high of 79. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 63 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LambCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lambcon.us to find out more.
Mix 104.1.
Happy to be with you all this morning, filling in for meteorologist Clay Smith. 5:15 is your time. Just wanted to give you an update on the air quality. We saw poor air quality yesterday. If you stepped outside yesterday evening, you know it reeked of smoke outside across Chattanooga. It was a little hard to breathe. Those who were sensitive probably were trying to stay indoors to avoid getting overexerted. Now, the air quality, it has improved a little bit over the last couple of hours, but we still have an area in that sensitive range, kind of in that orange. You might have a hard time seeing it, but it is there. Everywhere else kind of sitting in that moderate zone. So again, we have been kind of dabbling in between that moderate to slightly unhealthy range. AQI values at or below 100 or are considered to be acceptable, and we have kind of gone a little bit above that yesterday. Those areas in that orange color that we noted are still kind of in that unhealthy zone, so keep that in mind. Probably going to smell a little bit more smoke today as well. Got a high pressure system ridging that's causing sinking air. I'm going to show you where that is here in a second, but here's a look at our smoke and fires tracker. So we have smoke, you can see the fires. It's still covering a good deal of our viewing area here. Now, as winds pick up later today, we might see this smoke shift. So I'm waiting to see whether we're going to see a bit of a shift compared to yesterday evening, but again, I cannot rule out that it's going to be not the best air quality heading into the next couple of hours and this evening. But the temperature set up, high pressure system farther down to our southeast. So we got a bit of a ridge which is right over us. surface. When we have high pressure, that just means hot, sinking air. The air has nowhere to escape, so all that smoke is just getting pressed down closer to the surface. Humidity is trapping those particles. It gets hazy. You smell the smoke, and you could have some issues if you are really sensitive. But the ridge is keeping these temperatures above normal for the majority of the United States. You got to go farther out to the east to see temperatures below normal. And then heading into tomorrow, we're looking at record temperatures. Temperatures 20 to 30 degrees above normal. You can see this kind of like this dark pink area circled in that red. As we head into the next couple of days, we're going to get really close to breaking some records. We're going to see just how warm it gets. Today's record was 80 degrees back in 1955. I'm expecting it to get to around 81, so we'll see. Tomorrow, 1956, Saturday, 2000, and then heading into the start of next week, we could also break a few records or at least get close to making them. So that's going to be something to watch. We're going to cool down a little bit this weekend. That's because a system's going to move through. The potential rainfall over the next couple of days, anywhere from 1/4 inch to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, kind of hit or miss showers. And we're just going to notice that over the next couple days, by the time we head into the next week, rain chances are increasing because a more active weather pattern is brewing. We're especially going to be watching for the middle of next week. That's when we could see a bit of a system move in, which might give us some thunderstorms. It's too early right now to be sure whether they're going to be severe, but the chance is there, and it's something to watch. But keep in mind,
Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Good morning. It's 8:25. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Happy birthday to Pastor Gary Sears today. The birthday wish says we love our dad, Papa, and Pops. Susan Stone is celebrating her birthday today. Ty Allen and Trace Allen celebrating their 18th birthdays today. The birthday wish says your mom and dad love you very much. Keisha Holcomb celebrating her birthday today. Nurse practitioner at Bradley Women's Health. She is loved by her family and friends. Lydia Davis is 9 years old today. Mickey Scott is celebrating today. A wonderful papa and great husband and father. Amanda Botts is celebrating today from her sister and best friend Shelly. Erskine Pearsall is 80 today. Gracie Lee is celebrating. And then David McRoberts is celebrating today as well. And Phyllis Root called that into us. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Ken Do, 423-381-3427.
Our friends from JHM CPAs join us. We have Jordan Leggett and Jordan Pierce. It's the two Jordans.
Jordan Square.
I sense a show coming on here.
We'll have a little fun.
You know, maybe even on our ESPN station at some point. There we go. Guys, how are you?
We're great. Great. How are y'all?
Great to have you. And Jordan Leggett, I'll begin with you first. First of all, I understand you just celebrated your 30th birthday.
Dirty 30, yes, sir.
Oh, man.
It's all downhill from here, they say.
Trust me. Yeah, I'm living proof of that. So, Jordan, you guys have a brand new location here in Cleveland. Tell me about it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're over here off the Keith and 25th Street in the Landmark building on the 3rd floor. Just moved in this past Monday, and everything's going right on schedule, I think. The other Jordan here's got us all hooked up, and we're ready to roll. Yeah.
So Jordan Pierce, you guys moving during tax season. I'm sure that was a popular decision.
Interesting timing. Yeah, everybody was happy with that. But it worked out great. We got over the weekend, got it done, and now we're back to serving clients and keeping folks happy and doing it right.
So the new location, obviously, and I've known Calvin Bishop for a long time, and just the growth of JHM, I guess, necessitated this.
It did. It gives us more space. Our team has grown. Our practice has grown, and so we needed some more office space and room for the staff team members. We've also added on a client accounting service group, which is tax compliance and audit compliance has always kind of been the specialty, and now we have a client accounting service group here in town that can help businesses with accounting needs. So that's anything from outsourced accounting to compliance issues, consulting type issues, and so we were able to grow and have some of those team members here in that office as well in the Cleveland spot.
Joined by Jordan Pierce, Jordan Leggett, JHM CPAs. Jordan Leggett, tell me what sets JHM apart from other firms.
Gosh, I would say that most of it is just the quality of service. You know, I mean, we value each and every one of our clients, and you know, it's more than just you know, a business transaction, but it's a personal relationship. You know, I work on the audit side, and you know, I mean, we get calls from client year round. It's not just, you know, once or twice a year, but you know, we check up on people and see how family's doing, and you know, I think quality of service is you know, one of the core values that we have.
Yeah, and Jordan, I guess also talk about some of the things you can do for people and do for businesses.
Sure, yeah. So outside of, I mean, your typical tax compliance, so that's going to be tax deadline filings, personal and business tax returns, payroll tax returns, those types of things. Audits, as he mentioned. We can do lower scale assurance type work, so that's compilations and reviews, so that's financial statement driven. But I think the biggest thing too that's growing with our firm is that arm of client accounting service. And so that is, you know, if you need us to help with your monthly reconciliations, your month-end close, outside of that compliance realm, businesses are facing challenges today like they've never faced before. And so that's also helping businesses find tax strategies that work for them, consulting them on, you know, new financial regulations. I mean, regulations are changing all the time, and so that's on both on the tax and the financial statement side. And so a wide range of helping business. We also have the ability to help with M&A transactions, so merger and acquisition transactions. So a lot more than your tax and audit compliance, which is the core, you know, been the core business for a long time. So we have a wide range of services that I think could really help the Cleveland community as the businesses continue to grow.
Certainly so. We're joined by Jordan Leggett, Jordan Pierce, JHM CPAs. Jordan Leggett, how do people find out more about JHM and get in touch?
Well, they can call our office. They can, you know, go to our website. They can just stop by the office, check it out, say hey, you know, put a face to a name.
And I guess Jordan, the new smell is still in the air. How long will that last?
It is, you know, during tax season, probably not long. But
Tommy Arundel's going to screw that up immediately.
That's right. It's still there today. So
yeah, I know.
Come visit us today. How about that?
I guarantee you. Well, hey, give me the website. How do people find out more?
www.jhmcpa.com.
jhmcpa.com. All right, Jordan Pierce, Jordan Leggett, JHM CPAs. Glad to have you guys in Cleveland. Been there a while, so thank you very much. Good to see you.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Now, in the Landmark Building, there at Keith and 25th. All right, remember, we've got a bunch of news this morning. It's all on our website, mymix1041.com. You can subscribe to the Mix Morning Briefing. We'll have local and state news, obituaries, sports, and a whole lot more in your email weekdays. Subscribe at mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
This is John Davis, the trading man at Kia of Cleveland on South Lee Highway, where you don't need the luck of the Irish to get all the cabbage for your trade-in. In fact, I'll give you up to $8,000.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNothin' speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Hey, this is Alfonso, the General Manager of Crown Cleveland, your local home for Jeep and Ram. I'm here to announce that we have revamped our express lane. We are fully staffed and ready to take care of all your quick lube and oil needs. Please Google Crown Cleveland and see our great service specials.
That's the pop-up prize contest cue to call. Here's Steve Hardline to tell you how to win.
All right, thanks, Chet. We're going to give away a free oil change from Crown Cleveland, where they have a new service department, all remodeled and everything. They need to remodel their GM, Alfonso. I don't know how many faces he has had, but anyway. All right, so we got a free oil change from Crown. Crown is your home for Jeep and Ram, and they've got a huge push for pre-owned inventory right now at Crown. So if you want to win an oil change, we'll give them 10 minutes, Bridget. How do they register for this?
You can call or text us at 423-614-6499. If you are texting in, be sure to include your name with that. So again, you can call or text 423-614-6499.
You got 10 minutes. All right, so here we go. Let's go to our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
For today, partly cloudy skies near record high temperatures, a high of 81 and a low of 57 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 83 and a low of 63. And then on Saturday, cloudy during the morning and then scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon with a high of 79. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 64 degrees, milliganvane.com. Taking a look at our Langley roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather is sponsored in part by Life Care Center of Cleveland up on the hill where it all began.
The best mix of the 80s to now. Mix 104.1.
Every 5 to 7 minutes, someone dies of a drug overdose. Did you know that consuming THC before the age of 18 increases the risk of opioid abuse later in life? Protect your life. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
These are Hardee's Frisco breakfast sandwiches starting at just $3.99. This is our bacon, sausage, 100% Angus, and sourdough. The McNuthin speaks for itself. The Frisco breakfast starting at just $3.99, only at Hardee's.
Hey, get rid of the song we just played. Todd Fletcher likes it. We'll never play it again. So he said he loves this song.
Put it on repeat.
Yeah. Hey, Fletcher, heard you're back in town. Why don't you leave again? All right, it's Common Spirit Memorial Sports Desk, courtesy of ESPN Cleveland 101.3. The Bradley Central High School Bearettes won the Region 3 4A Girls Championship last night over Cookeville, 69-60. So now Bradley, the Bearettes, will host Mount Juliet in a sub-state game this Saturday night, 7 o'clock at Smitty Arena, right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. The boys' region championship is tonight. Walker Valley will play Cookeville tonight, right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix app, presented by Cleveland Ford. That's 8 o'clock Eastern Time tonight. Walker Valley is guaranteed a sub-state game. If they win tonight, they'll host a sub-state on Monday night. If they lose, they travel. That's simple as that. So that's tonight. Greg Phillips, Stephen Shelton on the call. Tonight, and they're going to play that at Warren County High School. McMinn Central, the Chargerettes, won the Region 2 AA championship last night over Kingston, 59-49. The Chargerettes will host Pigeon Forge in a sub-state game on Saturday night in Inglewood. Hey, thanks to Drew Cook, our correspondent, for letting us know about that. Drew, great job, buddy. The University Flames will play in the Gulf South Conference semifinals at West Florida tonight, 8 o'clock. That'll be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and the ESPN Cleveland 101.3 app, presented by Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga. Tonight again, Lee, that's the Lee men at West Florida tonight, 8 o'clock tonight. All right, legendary football coach and broadcaster Lou Holtz died on Wednesday at the age of 89. The career highlight in coaching for Holtz the 1989 national, it's 88 season, but he won the championship in 89, the national title at Notre Dame. He turned around a lot of programs, coached at six schools, and then had a great career in broadcasting. Lou Holtz passed away on Wednesday at the age of 89. You got about, Bridget? They got about 4 minutes here if they want to win an oil change from Crown. Crown Cleveland, your home of Jeep and Ram in Cleveland. So we're giving away a free oil change. They've redone their service department. It's great what they've done out there. By the way, they've got a big new emphasis on pre-owned vehicles at Crown, and they're really seeing that. A lot of people coming out there. So, Bridget, how do they register? I got 3 minutes if they want to win a free oil change from Crown.
That's right. You can call or text 423-614-6499. If you are texting in, include your name with that. So again, call or text 423-614-6499.
All right, the Sports Report, sponsored in part by Bullwater Credit Union.
It's madness here at Bowater Credit Union, and you don't want to miss your shot at debt consolidation. If high interest rate balances have you playing defense, it's time to take control of the court. Consolidate into one easy payment and you could lower your rate, simplify your finances, and start saving money each month. Rates as low as 8.99% APR. Visit any branch or apply online. Bowater Credit Union. Better begins here. Federally.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
The Vascular Institute is the region's only critical limb center focusing on amputation prevention and all of your vascular endovascular needs, saving legs, restoring lives. Their team of board-certified, fellowship-trained vascular surgeons, along with their VIC vascular team, deliver comprehensive treatment for all of your vascular, vein, and dialysis issues. VIC, changing the delivery of vascular care for our region. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week, accepting new patients. Visit VascularInstituteOfChattanooga.com or call 423-602-2750.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
Oh boy.
In the same mistake.
Oh boy.
As president of Mermaid Mattress, I'm ready to give my proclamation of President's Day offers.
Okay, let's hear them.
I declare free adjustable base upgrades on hybrid Storm and L&K mattresses, along with Mave latex mattresses.
And what else?
Well, I thought that was pretty good, but we could also offer a hybrid pillow top mattress for $5.99, or a pillow top or 10-inch memory foam mattress for only $4.99.
That might get you impeached.
I love peaches, but it's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Family owned, locally made since 1979.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted and they found me that truck.
All right, Mix 104.1. Good morning. Well, she's not an officer of the law. It's okay. It's Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Let's get our final check of our Mix Morning Briefing. And then, honest to God, one of my favorite people in the world is here. I'll just let you decide who it is. It's Nancy Kaysen, and we think the world of Renee Diamond, too. We're going to talk to them, but I've known Nancy for so many years. All right, Bridget, what's up?
Okay, birthdays? You said Mixed Morning Briefing.
Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay. Pastor Gary Sears is celebrating today.
Okay. No.
Susan Stone is also having a birthday today. Ty Allen and Trace Allen celebrating their 18th birthdays today. That is from their mom and dad.
And one would think they're twins.
Yes,
one
they
would
are
think
twins. They are twins.
Okay.
Keisha Holcomb also celebrating today. Lydia Davis is 9 years old. Mickey Scott also celebrating today. Amanda Botts is celebrating as well. Erskine Pearsall is 80. And Gracie Lee celebrating today along with David McRoberts. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list.
Well, we are joined, I don't know someone who's more community involved than Nancy Kaysen. Nancy, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. You know the difference in this and what we used to do?
Oh, I know.
I didn't have to dress up. I could have come in my pajamas. Now you've got us on TV and you have to dress up and put lipstick on and all that kind of stuff.
You did TV for a long time on WTNB. You had a show for many years.
I did, yes.
You interviewed hundreds and hundreds of people.
Yes, I did.
And how horrible was it? I mean, what, you like me, maybe 5% of the people that you really want to
It was fun. It was fun, and I met a lot of people.
Yeah, you really did.
I did. I met a lot of people.
Still on YouTube. I have gone back and looked at some of them.
Well, good for you. I have not.
You're watching the Tennis Channel.
That's
Nancy
right.
and I have just been talking tennis here.
Yes.
Off the air, and we've been wondering about the Indian Wells tournament, which is going to happen. But some of those players are stuck in the Middle East.
Stuck in Dubai.
Stuck in Dubai, that's right. Before we get going, and hello, Renee Diamond, my longtime friend. So, Renee, you're on the Cleveland Board of Education.
Yes.
Nancy, of course, on the Bradley County Board of Education. We're going to talk about Chair-ries Jubilee, but last night, the Bradley Bearettes won the region championship.
Woohoo!
they will advance to a sub-state game this Saturday night, hosting Mount Juliet.
Yes, they will.
So, what do you think?
I think they're strong.
You know,
I think they're real strong.
They've won 3 in a row.
Yes.
Never seen anything like it. Renee, you used to work in the Bradley County school system. You got a lot of friends there.
Many friends. I'm very happy for them. They're
All
doing a
right.
great job.
Well, Nancy, one of your passions is Chair-ries Jubilee. Tell you what, we've got a lot of new people here. Give me a little history.
Okay, in 1998, about 15 of us got together. I think it was at Callaway Garage, which was right there next to the museum, and it was where the museum was storing things that were going to be in the museum. And we decided that there weren't enough arts in our schools, and what could we do about it? And so we decided, well, we'll have a little fundraiser and see if we can raise some money and put some arts in our schools. And so Chattanooga Cares was having an event where people painted chairs, and so we bought tickets and sent Joe Hamilton down there as a spy to see how it went. So he came back with all these great ideas. So we came up with the name Chair-ries Jubilee, and it's CHAIR-RIES, because when we first started this, we were going to just have people paint chairs and have a little auction, live and silent, and this and that. Well, the first year we were at the country club, and we raised about $12,000, and we put that all back in to the schools in grant programs and visiting artists, etc. And as it's progressed this is our 27th Chair-ries Jubilee. Yeah, I know, I'm having a hard time with that too. 27th Chair-ries Jubilee. And we have put close to $600,000 into our schools with this event. Wow. People keep saying, Nancy, you need to say $500,000. That sounds like more than $600,000. And I said, well, good mathematicians. No, it's not. But that's right. But I'll say whatever it takes. So anyway, this year's event is April the 10th, and we've moved to the Pie Center. The first year we were at the country club, then we were at the museum for several years, and then the last 2 years we've been at the Pie, and then this year we're going to the Pie Center because it's a school event, so we felt like we could be in a school facility.
Renee Diamond, it's just a great event, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. I started working with Nancy on Chair-ries, I guess about 5 years ago when I first started in Bradley, and have been thrilled just to be a part of Cleveland City. Last year we had 100% participation from both districts, and it was just a record-setting year for raising money.
It was great, and this year we were able to put $20,600 back into our schools in the form of grants. We've had the Irish drummer, and I think it's called Boudron.
Yes.
Okay, the Boudron drummer, and I went to one of the sessions, and it's a lot of fun, and the kids learn a lot. But we've had him in every school. We had the storyteller in a couple of schools, and then they did a concert. And then a lot of our schools have done theatrical productions, especially our elementaries. Those kits cost $650, and so we grant them the money for the kit. Now, they're responsible for raising any other money they need. And then we have some, I don't know whether anybody saw Prince of Egypt or not, but it was phenomenal at Walker Valley. Yeah. It was Broadway quality, and we helped fund that. And I think Bradley is doing West Side Story, and then we have a couple of other elementary schools that still have projects coming up. I saw Shrek one afternoon, and then that night went to see Prince of Egypt, and somebody said, whoa, there's a big difference. And I said, yes, but we have to start somewhere.
That's right.
So we start with Shrek, and we end up with Prince of Egypt, and that's what we want to do, and it doesn't happen overnight. But we're so proud of the fact that we've been able to bring arts into our schools. We have STEM and STEAM, and any of our schools that are STEAM are my favorites because they have that big A in them. Because art is so important.
We're joined by Nancy Kaysen, Renee Diamond, of course, Renee, Cleveland Board of Education, Nancy, Bradley County Board of Education, but has led Chair-ries Jubilee now 27 years. Renee, how important is arts in education?
Oh, it's so important. Teachers will know there's a hierarchy of thinking, and creativity is the highest level of thinking. And when we support students with creativity, we really are supporting them with everything else. So it's so important, but it's underfunded, and so this has been really a lifesaver for our districts to be able to support so many different projects.
All right, Nancy, how can people be there? What do they need to do?
Okay, there's several things that you can do. You could, first of all, you could decorate and donate a piece to be auctioned off. We have a silent auction and a live auction, and we're going to do something a little different this year for those people that have been coming every year, and we have some that come every year, which is great. We always waited till the end to have the live auction. We're going to kind of throw it in at obscure times during the event. We also are going to have the bucket, I call it the bucket brigade, where you buy tickets and you put them in the buckets, and like I think Rotary does that. Anyway, we're going to try it. We're trying to raise more money. Also, we want people there. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times you have the corporate sponsors, which, by the way, if you'll contact the Chamber, 472-6587, they can get you a corporate sponsorship. You get 4 tickets. And so a lot of times they give those to people. So we've got, I think last year, didn't they say our ticket sales were only like $250?
Yeah, it was
mostly
sponsored.
Yeah, so we need people there. We need people there to spend money. And we have caterers coming in. If I start listing, I'll leave somebody out, but we have 7 caterers coming in. Wow. Plus, Cleveland High School's coffee bar is coming in, and Bradley's Culinary is coming in. They both did that last year, and it was a huge success. Everybody loved it. So food is there. We do have adult beverages, but we also, and the funny thing about it was we ran out of, as Kathy Thigard calls them, sodas. We ran out of sodas last year. So we did not run out of adult beverages, but we ran out of sodas. So we will have more wine and sodas this year. But anyway, we feed you. It's a great, I like to say it's the first big event of the spring.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Great. Anybody that's a candidate that's running for office wants to be there. Mm-hmm. You also want to be a corporate sponsor, please, because you'll be in the program. Great way to network. Great way to network.
Sure. April 10th at the Pie Center, Renee.
Yeah, and I'll also say if you're not a creative type to like decorate something to bring to donate, experiences, tickets to different things, baskets. We're not just about arts donations.
Right. We just want to make money.
All right. How do people get tickets?
The Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, yeah, you said that. Chamber of Commerce.
423-472-6587.
Do they have to see Griffin, or can we ignore him?
You can ignore him.
Yeah.
But be nice when you ignore him.
Well,
we also have a Facebook page where there's a QR code that you can get tickets from.
What's is it Chair-ries Jubilee?
Chair-ries
Facebook?
Jubilee,
Okay,
yeah.
very good. Mm-hmm. Well, hey, it's going to be a big event. I believe the biggest ever. Nancy Case and Renee Diamond. Yeah. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much. We enjoy it, and I think, well, let's see. I was trying to think what night. Tuesday night, I was at First Baptist Church for the Bradley Honors Choir. Mm-hmm. We had 12 students from each of our elementary schools. 132 kids were on the stage. Mm-hmm. They bring in a guest conductor and a guest pianist, and the kids work for about a week and a half on these songs, and First Baptist was packed.
Mm-hmm. I know, yeah.
It was a fantastic opportunity for our kids. So we do, there's a lot of things going on in the arts that we support, and we try to get as many art activities into our schools as we can.
Get your tickets. Chair-ries Jubilee at the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce, April 10th at the Pie Center. Thank you, ladies, very much.
Thank you so much,
Great
Steve.
to see you.
Great to see you.
Let's get a traffic update right here. We do have a problem out there, brother.
Yeah, that's right. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the annual March Slam Dunk Sales Event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. Huge savings on Chevrolet and GMC, plus the best pre-owned vehicles. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. Crews are working a crash with injuries. It's going to be on Keith Street, right there in front of Walmart. So beware of that as you drive this morning. Again, that's Keith Street there in front of Walmart, a crash with injuries. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Local news is brought to you by Lee's Keys. Got locked out? Call Lee's Keys. Your hometown locksmith, 423-593-7592.
This traffic report is brought to you by Milligan Vane.